Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to absolutely shatter a massive societal myth, the idea that degrees automatically equal wealth. We're going to rethink what it actually means to be financially smart and uncover the hidden mechanics of financial freedom.
Think about it. Have you ever just walked into a bank, proudly handed the manager your college diploma, and expected them to, just hand over a bag of cash? Like, will they give you a 1 crore loan just because you have a B.Tech degree? No way! Unless that paper is literally printed on solid gold, the answer is a hard no. Yet society kinda chases these degrees like they're guaranteed lottery tickets, right?
Well, to understand our financial struggles, we have to look at who is teaching us. Expecting an underpaid school teacher to teach you how to build massive wealth is basically like expecting a mechanic to perform open-heart surgery. Academics are taught by brilliant mathematics teachers, which makes perfect sense for math, but wealth creation? That needs a totally different playbook. Someone who's managing a modest salary and their own heavy financial liabilities simply cannot teach you how to scale a financial empire.
And this systemic flaw, it leaves us incredibly educated in academics, but completely in the dark when it comes to real-world money. We can solve these super complex equations, we memorize history, but when it comes to cash flow, how leverage works, or how to actually build a financial fortress, the system totally fails us.
And the result? It's actually staggering. To put into perspective, 8 out of 10 people, that's 80% in developing nations like India, can't even define an asset or calculate their net worth. This isn't just a tiny oversight, guys. It's a literal epidemic of financial illiteracy, and we need to fix it right now.
To pull ourselves out of this and boost our financial IQ, here's our roadmap. We'll cover the degree illusion, the ultimate report card, overcoming financial negligence, budgeting the smart way, and finally, investing and debt management.
Okay, starting off with part 1, the degree illusion. Let's look at the reality of wealth.
So when you look at titans like Ratan Tata or Mukesh Ambani, they absolutely do not scale their empires by flashing college diplomas. When they need, say, a 10 crore loan to execute a massive, high-profit expansion, bankers look at exactly one thing, their financial statement, period. That is the true paper of wealth.
Moving right along to part 2, the ultimate report card. It's time to truly understand your personal economy.
Now, every single financial statement out there boils down to 4 basic quadrants: the money you earn, what you spend, what you own, and what you owe. Honestly, whether you're running a mega corporation or just managing your own household budget, mastering these 4 things is totally non-negotiable.
And the rule here is simple but ruthless. Your goal is to build assets that aggressively put money in your pocket and slash the liabilities that take money out of your pocket. That's really it. The wealthy focus almost entirely on building those assets.
But here's where so many people get it wrong. They confuse a high salary with true wealth. You see, income minus expenses is just profit. And guess what? That profit gets heavily taxed. True wealth is assets minus liabilities. A massive salary means absolutely nothing if your liabilities are draining it all away every single month. Net worth is the only financial score that actually matters.
Which brings us to section 3, overcoming financial negligence. We've got to shift your mindset.
Because, look, financial negligence is basically living with a blindfold on. It's shrugging your shoulders, thinking whatever is happening is fine, and just blindly accepting your current state. Letting the months roll by without a concrete strategy to build assets, that isn't just lazy, it is actively dangerous to your family's financial future.
So, to break out of that trap, we're going to master 3 actionable steps. 1, budgeting meticulously. 2, investing intelligently. And 3, managing debt strategically.
Let's dive right into step 1, which is section 4 of our explainer, budgeting the smart way.
For anyone earning under, let's say, 4 lakh rupees, the 50-30-20 rule is an absolutely fantastic framework. It goes like this: half of your income goes to basic needs, 30% for your desires, and a strict 20% for saving. Your needs are the non-negotiables: food, water, rent. Desires are the fun stuff. And that 20%, that is your mandatory, untouchable wealth-building fund.
Let me give you a quick example. If you earn 25,000 rupees a month, spending 10,000 on a pair of new shoes completely shatters your 30% allocation for desires. According to the rule, 30% of 25K is only 7,500 rupees. So if you buy that 10,000 rupee shoe just because you have the cash sitting in your checking account, you're literally destroying your budget for the whole month. It takes immense discipline to say no to those immediate desires.
All right, final part, Section 5, Investing in Debt Management. Once you're budgeting, it's time to protect and multiply that money.
Here's a hard truth. You cannot save your way to wealth. Inflation will just quietly devour cash that's sitting idle in a bank account. You have to take that 20% savings and deploy it like an army. Start small by putting it into ETFs and eventually expand into heavy assets like real estate. The goal is to become an investor and build multiple unstoppable streams of income.
Now, what about debt? Well, debt is just a tool. It's not inherently evil. Using loans to scale a profitable business? That's good debt. That's smart leverage. But financing a brand new iPhone on credit or taking out a high-interest personal loan for a lavish wedding, that is a toxic liability. Good debt buys assets that pay you back. Bad debt just chains you down. Plus, managing debt properly and consistently repaying your loans builds a strong CBOL score, which is essentially your ultimate financial reputation. When you spot a massive opportunity and actually need real leverage, bankers aren't going to care about your college GPA. They're going to look at that clean repayment track record and be eager to fund your vision.
So, it's really time to stop hiding behind paper degrees and start actively increasing your financial IQ. Your degree might have gotten you the job, but what is your financial statement actually building for your future? I'll leave you with this. Are you going to blindly trust your academic credentials to save you, or are you going to take control today and build the assets that will genuinely set you free?